Hallihallo, Dungeon Frog hier und Mann, war das letztes Mal eine spannende Session. Ich bin mal gespannt, wie es heute weitergeht. Wir schauen in das kaputte Fenster. Ich glaube, da haben wir gute Chancen.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo.
Auch wenn wir es direkt herausfinden können, streichen wir mal erstmal drüber.
Smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudges. But the surface of the window is clear from the inside. No chips, no hairline fractures. Following your lead, the lieutenant leans in closer to inspect the surface.
Looks like it, yes.
You know which window has not been recently replaced?
Das Fenster, das ich in meinem Zimmer eingeschlagen habe.
Yes, that one. Cold wind is seeping in right now. Just one floor below you. Messing up your concentration here.
Stop distracting him! He has work to do! Plus, if I recall, the window has been giving him shit ever since he got here!
Wie geil, das war unsere Krawatte. Ah, geil. Unser Innenleben wollte uns ein bisschen Druck machen, aber unsere Krawatte hat uns gerettet, wie cool. Okay, was ist hier passiert?
Golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it are two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman on the single bed. A two-hearted spider.
Welche Position ist das?
Like the witness said, the man is kneeling, the woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th and a shot has just been fired.
Okay, hier sehen wir sogar auf der Karte verschiedene Anhaltspunkte, wo es sein könnte.
The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth, a ray cast from somewhere outside, entering his brain.
Von wo kam der
From
Schuss?
the roof outside, location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole, shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back.
Okay.
The man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes faster than the realization.
Gucken wir uns A' mal an.
The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. This is composite location A prime, most likely of the origin points.
Sollte es draußen nicht Schmauchspuren geben?
There could have been. Then the rain and slush and wind
ja.
washed it away.
Also bin ich
This was more than a week ago.
mir zu 80% sicher, dass der Schuss vom Dach kam.
72%, with a weapon that's good for medium range, like a rifle or sports pistol. This is a good short distance, but not too short. The perpetrator aimed with their back against the railing, or possibly kneeling for precision. This would explain why it only took them one shot.
Wir kennen noch immer eine Frau, die am Geländer steht von einem höher gelegenen Haus. Das wäre so abgefahren, wenn sie das wäre, unsere Künstlerfreundin.
The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium. A well-lit aquarium. The victim opened his mouth to let the bullet in. Neither of them would have seen anything outside, in the darkness. Too busy with their own bodies.
Spricht irgendwas gegen A'?
None that you've found thus far, but that doesn't mean there aren't any.
Ich glaube nicht, dass es aus dem Zimmer kommen könnte.
Point X would contradict the woman's testimony, rendering the entire proposition void. These figures would be wiped out, Detective.
Könnte es einen anderen Ausgangspunkt geben, weiter weg?
That's a 28%, yes. In this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance. Nothing excludes the possibility. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martinez?
Oh, ich hoffe, das dauert nicht so lange.
According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime. B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet, Detective. There may be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on.
Okay, gucken wir uns die anderen 3 Punkte nochmal an.
700 meters away. The likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account.
Wow, die anderen 2 Optionen sind also sehr, sehr unwahrscheinlich.
1.2 kilometers away. The least likely of these positions. Let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it. Possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched.
Und B''.
1 kilometer away. A point beyond the docks, on an islet in the bay. The fort is ruined, but the perpetrator may have found a stable spot on the beaches surrounding it, where the concrete crumbles into the sea, as you saw in the coin-operated viewer. The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10 and 33A. The angle would have been extreme, and access to the islets is questionable.
Kim, glauben Sie, dass der Schuss vielleicht nicht vom Dach gekommen sein könnte, sondern aus weiterer Entfernung? Aus Martinez?
From where, precisely?
Sagen wir B', oder
I see you have
BBB'.
given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance?
Sehr viel weniger wahrscheinlich als vom Dach, aber trotzdem möglich.
Okay, well, we should see if there is gunshot residue or sniper nests if we go down the coast. Rule these spots out one by one. It would be the diligent thing to do. Until then, personally, I'm going with the roof version. A simple hypothesis can be wrong, but it's something to build on.
Hat er recht. Okay. Interessant. Ich weiß nicht, ob wir da nochmal mit ihr darüber reden können, was wir jetzt herausgefunden haben am Fenster. Ich glaube nicht. Aber wir versuchen es trotzdem mal. Just to be safe. Und ich gucke die ganze Zeit hier so ein bisschen mit Argwohn auf die Uhr, denn um 21 Uhr haben wir das Treffen mit dem, der den Mord gesehen hat. Vielleicht kann er uns was sagen zu dem Einschuss.
I was just thinking, what a nice evening it is for taking part in a murder investigation.
Nope. Hier gibt es keine neuen Spuren. Wir haben noch das Gespräch mit den Hardys zuvor. Boah, die reden aber auch immer viel. Ich mag zwar mit denen reden, aber wenn die Zeit drängt, so ein bisschen... nicht zum Fenster, wir wollen die Treppe runter. Okay, auf zu den Hardys. Ich glaube, das schaffen wir aber noch. Ich glaube, wenn wir uns beeilen... Ich glaube, die Uhr läuft eh immer ein bisschen komisch. Wenn ich das richtig verstanden habe, läuft die Uhr nur, wenn wir mit Sachen interagieren. Wenn wir da schnell genug sind, könnte das reichen. Ich weiß auch nicht ganz genau, wie wir zu seinem Haus nochmal gekommen sind. Ich glaube, das schaffen wir schon irgendwie. Deswegen gucken wir mal an, ob wir mit einem der 9 Leute, die hier stehen, reden können. Nope. Okay, reden wir nochmal mit ihm.
It's you again. What is it?
Ich bin mal gespannt, welche Option wir da jetzt haben. Okay, ich habe mit Klaas hier gesprochen, jetzt muss ich mit Ruby reden.
Why?
Er lehnt sich zurück und beobachtet dich neugierig, weil sie ihre wahre Anführerin ist. Ich werde ehrlich zu Ihnen sein, sie ist die nächste Glied in der Kette, die mich zu Lelis Mörder führt. Ich habe sie in einem laudanumizierenden Delirium gesehen. Der paranormale Instinkt flüstert mir ihren Namen. Hören Sie, irgendwann muss ich es in die Schuhe schieben und ich habe mich für sie entschieden, weil ich sie als Mörderin des Opfers verdächtige. Es droht ein Bürgerkrieg und er lässt sich nur verhindern, indem ich den Mordfall löse. Und das zu erreichen, muss ich mit Ruby reden. Sie ist die Verdächtige in einem weiteren Fall, den ich untersuche, Drogenschmuggel. Ich glaube, das ist vielleicht die beste Option. Ich glaube, er ist ein kluger Dude. Die erste Option fand ich aber auch nicht schlecht.
Sounds like you wanna push this steaming pile of shit on anyone. And now you pick Ruby. Well, not on my watch you won't. Ruby's one of us. We're not gonna throw her under your moral intern steamroller. Fuck that shit.
And fuck you too, moral
Als die letzte Silbe seine Lippen verlässt, wirft er einen Blick zu Titus, der große Kerl sagt.
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you become a suspect. You know how it works, guys.
That's nothing. That's just legalese. You don't even have a sound theory. I don't want to be rude, but we're trying to get some R&R here. Think you could fuck off now?
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly a theory presents itself if you keep looking.
Okay, wir haben hier eine Option. Nicht unbedingt die Winde draußen gesehen, Situation in der Tat nachrekonstruiert. Antikes Gewehr gefunden. Oh, interessant. Nachgewiesen, dass Ruby mit denen ist trotzdem nochmal eine ziemlich schwere Probe. Wir versuchen es mal. Und ich habe eigentlich damit kein Problem, noch einen Punkt mehr in Logik reinzusetzen.
Nothing is happening. The pieces are... Sorry, you're not coming up with anything. Again, the pieces are there. She could have done it. Somehow. Something else. Walla walla bing bang. It's just not coming together.
Du knallst die Augen noch intensiver zusammen.
Still nothing. But that's okay. This doesn't have to turn into some kind of meltdown. You're just a cop, taking your time to present a theory. Right. Puzzleface shouldn't be the cool guy when he fails. I was supposed to be that. Shush. I'm just more level-headed than you. That's my thing. Let's look at this as a learning experience. What are the components you need to implicate Ruby? No. He needs to say, 500 layers and I can't remember the first line. Smart move. The components are access to the roof, weapon, and motive. Here is what you can do to make it easier. Come on, guys.
Für mich wie bei das ist der Film Inside Out, da wo die 5 Stimmen im Kopf mit den Leuten immer reden.
For starters, you could find out what's behind that mystery door in the kitchen. If it's a secret route, she could have used that to get to the roof.
Interessant.
Can't get through the door? You know what would help. Doing a thorough search of this room. Maybe something's hidden. You could crack Classia's last defenses. Maybe she'll tell you something helpful. Say, 500 layers and I can't remember the first line. No, nothing good will come of it. He did the right thing not saying that the last time. Just do what the nice helpful guys said and don't do the bad things. It's that simple.
Unless we have more business, we should...
Okay, Logik brauchen wir. Ich glaube, wir können da ruhig einen Punkt in Logik investieren. Ich guck mal, ob wir noch was im Inventar haben. Nee. Ah, sieht bisher noch nicht ganz so gut. Doch, da haben wir +1 Logik. +2 Logik kriegen wir sogar. Setzen wir mal einen Punkt in Logik rein. Wow, da gehen wir auf Level 9. Das ist krass stark. Kurzer Save. Und jetzt
It's you again.
hat er keine Chance. Wir
What is
sind das Mastermind in Person. 72%.
Oh no, he's stuck again. Please, someone, just animate
Nein,
it. Say
echt?
something. If you say something, you can jolt out of the stupor. Gladly.
Verdammt. Ich will eigentlich nicht noch einen Punkt in Logik reinsetzen. Gehen wir auf die 10 hoch. Ich meine, wir haben noch immer 3 Punkte. Ach komm, ich will das jetzt wissen.
It's you again. What is it?
%83.
A sudden flash of lightning in your neocortex. The hostel cafeteria is lit by its airy blaze. Floor plans, bullet trajectories, webs of human emotion. all channeled into a single thought.
Warum sind sie sich so sicher, dass Ruby ihn nicht umgelegt
So
hat?
that's what you were squinting at. You were trying to come up with a theory, weren't you?
Yeah, he was cobbling together shit so he could put her away. It's RCM 101.
Well, let old Titus set your mind at ease then. She didn't do it. She was here all night.
Vielleicht ist ihr Büro auch hinter der blauen Tür.
Sunday night, 11:30 to 12:15. She was here all that time?
Yeah, with us, drinking, near the stage there.
Sie ist nicht rausgegangen, um frische Luft zu schnappen oder um eine zu rauchen.
No.
That's a lie.
Sie wissen, dass das nicht stimmt.
All right. She took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment. Maybe went out too. She has an operation to run from her lorry. We're not getting into what that operation is again, Cope. And just 'cause she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof and shot him. I've been through this. It's not plausible.
All right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. This was crucial. Now let's place her on that roof.
Ruby könnte aus dem Inneren des Whirlings aufs Dach gelangen.
Nah, the only way up there is through Clausia's room.
Wie viel wissen Sie über das Gebäude?
We've only been drinking here for what? 6 years? How much do we know?
Been thinking of getting wilding in racks. That is on my ass, boss.
There you go. Tatted on his ass. We know the place.
In der Küche gibt es eine abgeschlossene Tür und eine weitere auf dem Dach. Sind Sie dort je durchgegangen?
No, but that doesn't prove anything.
It's just 2 dolls. We're not giving you Ruby for that. She's one of us.
What if those 2 doors are connected, Eugene? Is that your name, Eugene? If they are connected, she could have gone to the kitchen, gone up, shot him on the roof, then come down. All in 5 minutes. How about that?
Das wäre krass.
Yes, she could have. This is one long shot.
Haben wir jetzt eindeutig nachgewiesen, dass Ruby Zugang zum Dach gehabt haben könnte, wo der Mann erschossen wurde?
Firmly. Try shit on a stick. All you've established is a possible route to the roof that you haven't found. And even then, a route doesn't put that bullet in the Burke's head. A gun does that. And Ruby doesn't carry one.
Wobei wir da einen Tipp, eine Idee haben mit der Kanone.
Phase 2. Murder weapon. Get a gun in her hand. If not that, then at least a shadow of a doubt. In the shape of a gun. Just don't contradict yourself. If it doesn't sound like Ruby did it, maybe keep it to yourself.
Ich habe bereits Rubys Trugelhandel nachgewiesen. Sie könnte auch Schusswaffen geschmuggelt. Du zeigst ihnen das antike Gewehr. Überall in Martinez liegen Waffen, wie diese einfach so herum. Das hier auch. Das örtliche Pfandhaus hat meinen verlorenen Revolver an eine Frau verkauft. Vielleicht war sie das. Ich finde die Option mit dem Revolver, die ist vielleicht sogar noch besser, aber ich will das nicht unbedingt. Also ich weiß nicht, ob sie es wissen. Im Idealfall wissen sie es nicht.
That looks antique. A Belle McGrave. It's inoperable. Where'd you get it?
Unter dem Buchladen gibt es einen Keller, dort war das versteckt neben anderen derselben Macher.
20, maybe 30 rifles, Titus. Also broken, but still, there were too many. And there must be other caches too.
God damn it. We need to close that dump down for good.
Okay, I see your point. There are guns lying around. Damn it. I thought we'd found all the old spots. Why was that still there?
We just missed one. Ruby doesn't know this place, boss. Just these cops digging up shit.
Okay, wir müssen doch noch die 4. Option nehmen.
You lost your gun?
What an idiot!
Tell me, did you lose it before the murder?
Es könnte in derselben Moment sein.
No, you didn't. And Ruby didn't use your lost gun to kill him.
Stop thinking about your lost gun, damn it. You'll get a heart attack.
This was merely a thought exercise. He did not lose his gun. Let's move on.
Wir hätten noch die erste Option.
God damn. That's just about your favorite topic, isn't it? Every fucking 5 seconds.
Ich will damit nur sagen, nach dem zu urteilen, was ich in ihrer Fahrerkabine gesehen habe, könnte sie auch ohne Probleme eine Waffe besorgen.
Trouble. This is Revachol. Even the roidheads in the gym had a carbine. No one has trouble getting a gun. I still never saw her carry one.
He must be referencing some past case of theirs. He's angry because he knows you're right. What he's saying only confirms your theory.
Wir können ihn da nicht überzeugen. Ich glaube auch nicht, dass... Nee, das wollen wir ihm nicht sagen. Das zerstreut ihn nur.
I don't know, Cop. Why don't you find your lost gun first?
Easy now, Al. This isn't comedy hour.
Titus, we're not seriously considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this. Why would she do something like this?
Phase 3. Motive. The last component.
Es geht nicht darum, warum sie ihn umgebracht hat. Viel wichtiger ist, warum sie die Vertuschungsaktion organisiert hat. Vielleicht stellt sie damit auch ihre Führungsrolle in Frage, Titus. Vielleicht hat sie ihn umgebracht, weil sie dachte, so ihre Gunst. Ich glaube, die erste Option ist die beste. Die anderen finde ich ziemlich unwahrscheinlich. Sie soll ja der Anführer schon sein. Und ihre Gunst. Da ist die Frage, wer ist ihre hier gemeint? Ob das das Mädchen oben auf dem Dach ist? Aber ich glaube, die erste Option ist die beste.
And I suppose you have a theory on that.
Sie könnte es einfach gemacht haben, um ihre eigene Tat zu vertuschen. Ist echt keine so gute Theorie, aber...
Think about it. Why go through all that effort? It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging. You went along, but she suggested it.
She had, like, a fully formed plan and shit. Right when she came back downstairs.
Oh. Shanky is shaky.
Really, Shanks? Claudia wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan if I'd have been first.
Selbstbewusst?
Time for a logics demonstration.
Wen nehmen wir? Shanky. Ich glaube, der ist der...
I didn't do it, fucker! It wasn't my plan!
You probably did, though.
It's just a thought experiment. Think, Shanky. You killed him. You got up there, shot him, got down.
Was würde Ihnen besser gefallen, dass Ihnen mit Ihren Kumpels als Teil eines Lynchmords der Prozess gemacht wird oder allein wegen des Mordes?
Fuck you, man! I would never fuck my guys over like that!
She didn't either. She would never do that. Why aren't more of you defending her? This is fucking stupid, Titus.
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit.
Oh, so he didn't rule her out completely. And she skipped town. This is good.
Tito, Sie müssen doch erkennen, dass es hier einige Ungereimtheiten gibt. Wir müssen mit ihr reden.
Silence. He looks around the room. The old man in the corner nods.
Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wondering about. Ever since you asked me where she is. Add it to your list of suspicions, if you want. I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where. However hard I asked. Want to know why?
Why?
She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior, why fleeing is always incriminatory.
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made sure of that.
Okay, wo könnte sie sein?
She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take her lorry, so she's on foot.
Good fucking luck, man. She knows this place like the back of her hand. You'll never find her.
Yeah, Al. And we won't either.
She's not really a hardy candidate anymore, is she?
She's not, Glenn.
Wann ist sie fortgegangen? Unsere Zeit.
Friday afternoon, when you first arrived, I got word the RCM was in town. Then she came in to see me. Told me she was leaving. That's when we had our little conversation.
Was machen die
The
ULAN-Frequenzen?
what now? I have no idea. Boys?
She said she's building a pale emitter.
Okay.
What?
We were talking about radio equipment. She said she's doing ULAN frequencies at a pale something. I don't know more.
This guy barely understands what he's talking about.
There you have it. Pale something.
It feels like you'll get to know soon enough.
Okay. Haben Sie nach ihr gesucht?
A little. On the coast.
Where have you looked for her, more precisely?
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlog. She's not here, so I'm thinking she's there.
Wovor hatte sie
I
Angst?
told you. You.
Vor mir persönlich?
Yes, you. The cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes.
Okay, interessant.
And a hole in his heart. That first.
Und der Leere in seinem Herzen. Und vergessen Sie die komische Krawatte nicht. Kein Wunder, dass sie Angst hatte. Ich bin gekommen, um das Ende des menschlichen Experiments zu verkünden. Tut mir leid, Herrje. Warum rennen nur alle immer beim bloßen Anblick meines Schattens davon? Ich wusste nicht, warum ich ihr Angst einjagen sollte. Ich bin nur ein ganz normaler Bulle, dem ganz gewöhnliche Gedanken durch den Kopf gehen. Ich nehme und vergessen Sie die komische Krawatte nicht.
How can I forget?
Er nickt seiner Krawatte zu.
You and I are going to dance in the moonlight under a billion stars.
You know, when I first saw you limping here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply. But now I'm not so sure.
Was hat Ruby noch über mich erzählt?
She said you have a funny taste in clothes and that you won't stop
Ruhe geben werden?
until you have something on her. She said she's heard of you from Jamrock, that you're a human can opener, that you play suspects against each other, open them up like cans.
Deswegen sind wir wahrscheinlich auch ein
Fucking
Dosenöffner.
hell. Titus, did he just...
Open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. Now, we can whine about it, whack him, or we can go on with our lives. I'm having a go on with our lives kind of day, Al. How about you?
Silence. He nods.
Ich will eigentlich die Frage nicht stellen, aber ich will sie trotzdem stellen. Scheiße, unsere Zeit.
You are insistent.
Yeah, there was something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips. This caught Titus. This caught Pete. But she was too scared.
Okay, eine Frage haben wir noch.
Sure, there's some shit houses there. A cinder block town. Fisherfolk there refuse to unionize. So, that's one place we haven't looked. I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash. Time for you to step up.
We will start there. One more question. What does Ruby look like?
Boyish. Hair's red. Dyed. She looks like a Lowry man.
Okay, es wird schon reichen.
It'll have to.
Wir schütteln ihm die Hand.
His grip is firm and reassuring, like holding a piece of unpolished granite.
Schön. Okay. Auf, schnell. Wir sind schon 2 Minuten zu spät. Ich hoffe, er hat keine Agenten hinter sich oder wartet auch irgendwie 5 Minuten auf uns. Wir sollten uns beeilen. Ich speichere schnell. Jetzt geht's schnell hoch. Scheiße, von da aus kommen wir da nicht hin, ne? Wir müssen außen rumlaufen.